whole weekend and only pay for one day. But this is a limited time offer, so stop into Sunbelt Rentals today, Northwest 27th, just a quarter mile east of I-75. For more information, just give us a call, 352-369-9101, 352-369-9101. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done, rent it now. 352-369-9101.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Need to sell your house? Discover how to easily sell your house fast and for full price in today's market. Join us live this Friday, 9:30 a.m. for Mr. Ocala Real Estate Today. Sell your house now. Full price, fast close. Guaranteed. Call 352-282-3080. 352-282-3080. And join us live right here, 9:30 a.m. Friday.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala. All right, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in here at the studios at the Paddock Mall. 75 degrees. It feels like 87 degrees. That's the heat index, and it's expected to climb to 94 degrees. Not only is the temperature heating up, but so is the political scene, and not just nationally. We've got a local political scene that is definitely heating up, and we can feel it right here in the studio. Don Browning is with us. Don was with us before, impressed us a great deal. He's a U.S. veteran. Thank you, sir, again, for your service. We can never thank you enough for that. You were elected to the city council. You're a businessman, a civic leader, a successful man in so many different walks of life, and I don't want to carry on about everything. And you're bringing to us some common sense to the airwaves. You want to talk about the news. Good morning, Don Browning. How are you?
Hey, good morning. It's really great to be with you. What I want to do is I want to talk about, I'd like to get into current events and how they impact life as it moves along. Driving in, there was an ad you all had. It was so on point, and it was crash, boom, explosions of your dreams when money is spent on something other than you really wanted. The money is wasted. So when you criticize a program in the government, it's like you're a traitor. It's like, oh my goodness, why in the world would you be doing that? You're not a team player. But the key is you have to get a consensus. If you can get a consensus of your fellow commissioners, then all of a sudden things work. And I'll just go through. First, I'd like to give a shout out to my wife. 50 years last week.
Wow.
Okay? And
Well,
today is
congratulations.
my daughter Jennifer's birthday. My wife Leslie, my daughter, my granddaughter.
Nice.
Good things are happening in this world. All right, that's important things first.
Those are very important.
Okay, news headline. 147 kiosks removed from the sheriff's department. Besides this, perhaps 6 months ago, you would have been a traitor. This was such a great program. Really wasn't. It was really more of a public relations kind of a thing, and it had the central person, the old sheriff's picture on. I mean, that was the big deal. And also, there was a little bit of a nefarious issue associated with it, and one of them, and I was totally against it, and that is putting something out of interest and then putting a camera in it, and that's what the senior management was saying. We're considering putting a camera in these kiosks, so when a person comes up to see if their picture's in it, they get a picture and they run it through a scanner. Well, wait a minute, due process is missing, invasion, you're in a 7-Eleven, government shouldn't be scanning you like that. So when you bring these things up in a county commission level, when you see a budget, that's how these things get eliminated. Emery Gainey, our new sheriff, is handling them in a common sense way, item after item after item. They're gone. These are all gone, pulled out, gone. That's what it took. Okay, next item. Duke Energy, eyes Alachua and Marion County. Boom, got changed. Got changed by a thing called the CEP. Now, what in the world is the CEP? It happens to be a critical program that's been developed by the commissioners. Now, the commissioners should be operating economic development. I mean, that's what you hire them for. $500,000 worth of salaries, they ought to be able to pick up the phone and make it happen. But no, and it's all in the sunshine. But what actually happens is they have contracted it out, kind of like a sheriff having a whole bunch of patrolmen and deputies, but they contract out and they get rent-a-cops. So this is like rent-a-commissioner. So they're out there, they've got all this authority. The newspaper is picking, is talking to the CEP, not the commissioners. If I'm on the commission, they're going to talk to the commissioners. We're not going to do rent-a-commissioner. You're going to actually talk to the commissioners. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
It makes sense,
but that's
but
the way it's
I
going to
didn't
happen.
realize that was going on.
That is exactly
didn't
what's
realize.
going on, and it costs the taxpayers $250,000. It's been $1 million in this last 4 years since this has been going on. $1 million.
So would you do away with the CEP?
Not the CEP. CEP's great. Just have your partnerships. That's a group of
Okay.
all the finest top businesses, but they shouldn't be subsidized. If you belong to a chamber, you ought to be able to pay your own membership fee.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to have that man just walking by have to pay taxpayer money, have to pay your membership fee, let's just say. Okay. What else we got? Lots in the news. Community Corporation, this is saying, Community Corporation works on issues. This is out west. CEP again. I mean, the CEP is pervasive. So, what happens when someone is 30 years, you all are on top of this, 30 years they've been out selling groceries on the west side, wanted to expand, no, they couldn't expand, didn't have enough parking, been paying taxes for 30 years. So the CEP goes out and finds somebody else, save a lot or pay a lot or some, big corporation comes in, gives them free parking, free land, waiver of their taxes for 10 years. I mean, suddenly the carrot that they would sell, that might be a 7-cent carrot, cost them like 3 cents. Everything they got was free from the CEP. That's the rent-a-commissioner. These guys that have been over here, the grocery, they still have to pay 7 cents. Just watch them go away. They're crushed by this new program, this subsidized program. So, does it make sense to you? To have, they're supposed to bring in jobs. That's destroying jobs, 30-year jobs that have been here. Okay. I mean, that's common sense. That's just the way that's the way it happens.
So the state of the grocery stores in the West Side that we've always heard were dismal. They're virtually non-existent except for the little small mom and pop stores. So that's not looking any better than it once did?
Well, those mom and pops, that's like this. This isn't the biggest station in the world, but it's a great station. It's a community station. You've been here a long time. Tish has been here working for many, many years. It's like the bread and butter of the community.
Right.
We bring a big station in, NBC comes in, great big station, and suddenly you're out. Especially if they get free building, free parking, free waiver of impact fees, free everything, you're out. Larry, Robin, see ya, bye-bye, gone.
Right.
You have to pay your bills.
Then where do we go? Then we go to NBC?
That's right.
No, then you go on unemployment. All right, what's the next one? Let's just keep looking here. Oh, firemen and deputies.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Oh man, real big one. Now, once again, leads back there. Why do all these trails go back to the county commission? It's because the county commission really runs the county. When money goes out, $1 million goes out to this rent-a-commissioner program. When $1 million goes out, you can hear the boom, the crash of the dreams and desires of the firemen. That is money that should be going to the deputies. In other words, you can't use the money twice. You give the money to the leader of this operation, $200,000 plus. That's like 3 times the cost, 3 times the salary of the commissioners that they're replacing to make these decisions. Now, how much sense does that make? Let's go to common sense.
Okay.
Let's say.
And so the firefighters would get a bet. You feel like a lot of us do, that the firefighters are really being shortchanged in their pay?
Just look at the salary. Look at the salary.
I know
look
it.
at what's going on. And sure, it's a startup job, but $1,000, $2,000 would mean an enormous amount to a starting out family, a couple of kids, that kind of thing.
Right.
So if it goes to another place, I want you to go back and listen to your ad from this morning. Boom! That's the sound of dreams going away, exploding.
Well,
You're never going to realize it.
Here's a real one from my own family. My nephew is with the Marion County Fire Rescue.
Okay.
He was promoted to the lieutenant. Okay. You would think this would be a much better paying job than what he had before the promotion.
All right.
$1.25 an hour more is all it increases pay.
Okay, and I'll tell you what.
Shouldn't the lieutenant be getting a little bit more of an increase than that?
That's a value judgment, but what happened to the money? The money went to somebody else. It went to a golf outing. It went to, and that came out of the general fund. See, general fund dollars, that money that went out to that golf program, $250,000 last year, $250,000 this year.
Coats?
Yeah, coach thing. That
Wow.
money came out of the general fund. Now, what a bunch of hooey. There's money to this golf. What's it called? Some kind of a golf club manufacturer, right out of the general fund.
Yeah.
What a bunch of hooey.
Don Browning, you are bringing common sense to the airwaves, and we appreciate you doing that. Before we say goodbye, are you going to do this every Monday?
Every Monday, and what we're going to do is I want folks to contact us. Go to the website. These are the common sense things that happen every day. For a county commissioner. So don't rent a county commissioner. Let's let the county commissioners do it. I have had it. No more free lunches, no more free meals. County commissioners are going to do their job, and I'm going to get along with them. We're all going to be happy. We're all going to be friendly. This kind of criticism is just a complete home run for the people.
There you go.
That's what we're going to do.
Don, give us the website we need to go to.
Vote DonBrowning.com. DonBrowningCommission.com.
Okay. VoteDonBrowning.com is one of them, and Don Browning Commission is the other one, right?
Yes.
.com also.
Yes.
All right. We'll make sure we put that on the website. We'll put this video up on the website. And Don, thank you for taking your
You're
time.
welcome. Let's light this candle. Let's make it
Great
happen.
presentation. Thank you, Don. We'll be right back.
Your weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident on this Monday, partly sunny. A thunderstorm or two in the area from late morning on. The high today, 91 to 95. And partly cloudy Monday night. There can be a late night shower along the coast. The low 72, inland 79.